Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a very little Christmas book haul. I got 10 books for Christmas and I'm really excited about all of them because obviously I asked for all of them and that's what we have going on now. Excuse the background noise. The cats are playing in one of the boxes from Christmas and they're just going wild. I'm sure it's going to fall on the floor at some point. I'm just going to be giving very brief descriptions of each one of them. I believe only one of them, maybe two of them, is a 2023 release. As you guys know, in 2024, my goal is to buy 0 books and to just read all of the unread books on my shelves. With this new stack added, I have about 90 unread books on my TBR, and I want to just knock all of those out this year. I don't know if I'll be able to read all 90 books physically, but I'm hoping that I can really focus and get that done. So that's the goal. So this is my last little indulgence before I don't ask for any books. I don't buy any books. I just want to say I've really struggled with 2023 releases. There's been very few books that have come out this year that have caught my interest. And I think it's just because the trend of what's popular is going in a direction that I'm not really interested in anymore. I feel like for a while we were really on that gothic horror fairy tale train, which is what I like to read, and now we're going away from that. We're steering into contemporary romance and romantasy, and then none of that is really my vibe. So a lot of the books in this haul are older, and I think that's all I need to say before we get started. So the first one I got is Mother Daughter Murder Night. This is like a generational team of a grandmother, a mother, and a daughter who are amateur sleuthing it up to solve a murder. I love a good cozy mystery, and I really haven't heard anyone talk about this year, even though I feel like it should be popular since this is kind of the cozy mystery vibe that has been super popular the last couple years. So I'm really excited to get into this. And I also have The Quiet Tenant, which I believe also came out this year. Let me just look really quick because I'm not actually sure, but I'm fairly certain it came out sometime over the summer. Yep, it came out this year. This one is about a serial killer, but we don't get to hear from his perspective. I believe we're reading from the perspectives of his daughter, his girlfriend, and one of his victims that didn't die. That's all I really know about it, and that's all I really want to know about it going in, but I think this one is maybe getting a film adaptation. I feel like I heard that somewhere. And if not, this one's been pretty popular this year, so I'm excited to see what all the hype is about. Next, I have House of Hunger by Alexis Henderson. Alexis Henderson is the author of The Year of the Witching, and that is probably one of my most favorite books of all time ever in the world. This is a very similar kind of gothic horror, but this time we're set in more of a vampire situation than a witchy situation. This came out last year, right around Christmas time, and I am so excited to read it. It's also a lot shorter than I thought, so that's also wonderful. And next I have Near the Bone by Christina Henry. This is a horror set on kind of a secluded mountain. There's a creature in the woods. There's, I believe, a body. Yep. And nope. A mutilated body of a fox in the woods. And then some people appear looking for the creature, and I hope that it's just super spooky and terrifying. Then I have They Never Learn by Lane Fargo. This cover is different than the original, and I don't like it. The original cover is so much better, but I'll get over it. This book is a thriller following a woman who is a professor at a university and also a serial killer. And then I believe we also get the perspective of one of her students, or just a student on campus that's kind of putting the pieces together. Then we have The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher, who is, again, one of my favorite authors. This one is about Kara, who moves into her eccentric Uncle Earl's house. And his house is kind of this museum type of situation. It has a lot of old antiques in it and stuff, and she is, sorry, there's a hair in my eye and I don't know where it's coming from. She is moving in to help him out. She one day notices a hole in the drywall and she goes through it, and it is a new super sketchy, scary world. I think T. Kingfisher usually writes more of a quiet horror, it's definitely scary and it's definitely horror more than it is literary, but it's kind of a quiet type of story where it doesn't make me scared to go to sleep at night, and I love books like that. I've also heard that that one's just super weird, and I'm super excited to get into it. Next is The Overnight Guest. This one's following a writer. She's up in the woods. She's in this cabin It's snowy. There was a murder in this house that she's staying in, and she's writing her little murder mystery novel or horror novel or whatever it is that she's writing. She's snowed in, super sketch. There's secrets going on inside the house, and then a child shows up at this house outside, and she has to figure out what's going on with that. Then I have Confessions, which is another really short book. I have heard amazing things about this, and I'm really in the mood for a kind of thriller psychological story that just does something different. And I think that this maybe is what I have been waiting for and looking for. Is my hair stuck in this? How long has it been like that? This one is following a teacher who is lecturing her students. She's quit her job, so it's like her last lecture that she's ever gonna give. And she's exposing all kinds of the students' secrets to each other, and there's lots of alternating perspectives, and I am just really, really excited for that one. Another one that I'm so excited for is Mooncakes. I know that literally everyone has read this and it came out quite a while ago now, but I love a good Halloween graphic novel. I've read like all of the popular ones except for this one, and I was not expecting it to come in this like hardback type of cover situation, but I love the design of these books, and the art in this one looks so beautiful and just very cute. I think I'm not going to give a plot synopsis for this, but it's just a really cute little Halloween adventure story. And the last book I got is The Haunting of Alejandra. This is a literary horror. We're following kind of the legend of La Llorona. Alejandra, who is our main character, obviously, has been seeing these apparitions of La Llorona, and I think that they are somehow ancestrally related, at least I'm pretty sure. That's what the synopsis is here. And basically it's about her navigating her life, her grief, and her family history. And the cover is gorgeous. Look at it. It's beautiful. And those are the 10 books that I got for Christmas. So thanks so much for watching. I know this video was super, super short, but I just wanted to share because I'm not going to have a lot of hauling content at all throughout the next year. Although I probably will have a lot of unhauls. So look for those if you like those videos. And thanks so much for watching. Let me know what books you got for Christmas. If any of these I should like prioritize at the top of my list. Thanks so much for supporting my channel, and happy holidays. I'll see you in another video soon.